Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive. I'm here with some psychic channeled messages here for everybody, really. You may be able to tune in with a loved one in spirit throughout this reading. So let's get started, get some cards. I'm going to use cards and charms and all that stuff. So we'll see. What do we have, please? Always take what resonates and leave the rest. Thanks so much. Let's see. What do we have? Messages from the departed, loved ones on the other side in spirit. Could be animals, people. Yeah. Oh, I was so lucky to have you here. And there's someone on their laptop. They have plants there. They're at home. There's a gray kitty there. This woman has blonde hair, wears glasses. Only sometimes, though. Looks like. What else do we have? I'm picking up right now on something about a championship, too. So I will share clairvoyantly channeled messages as well as clairaudiently and all this other stuff. So lots of clairs get involved. So that's how I get the messages. So when I say I'm hearing, I'm tuning in. Okay, I'm hearing and tuning into other dimensions. Let's put it that way. So know that I'm okay and I'm very happy. Yellow flowers. That could resonate. The yellow flowers have been coming up a lot lately in readings. What else do we have? Everything happened the way it was supposed to. We have some pretty little flowers there. Rainbows could speak to you in some way. I'm hearing Oliver. And then I just heard, too, a name like Gillian or Gilligan, something along those lines. What else, please? I'm picking up on Cliff or Clifford, as well as, Clifford was that red dog, right? It was a character. So there's something about that, or something about even a dog that has like reddish fur. They're giving me a dog too that's it's like a corgi, but it could even be bigger than that. So there's that. And I'm getting a name like Fontina. So we have, I want you to play more. There are some surfboards and some water there. There's a pink car. I'm actually picking up on a Volkswagen. Maybe it's a Volkswagen Beetle. So maybe the person drove that car, or you do. Or there was like that, you do the little punch buggy thing when you see one. I don't know. All right, what else do we have here? Something else. And oh my gosh, I almost said this too. I was picking up on numbers, like I'm sending you numbers. And then literally this card says I'm sending you numbers. So that tells me let's go ahead and get some numbers. I'm getting a name like Chrysala or something, but any name that has CHR. Okay, so I'm getting that CHR. And it's either then an I or a Y because it's like Chr. But there are multiple names coming in with it. All right, so that's what, take your pick really on that one. What else do we have? I'm getting something about not wanting to be sick anymore too. All right, what else? You did the right thing here. It was okay. So tell us more. I'm picking up on knitting or crocheting, something like that. And I saw sort of I don't know if it's a blanket or what, but it's almost like a periwinkle blue color or lavender or something. Although that could just be one part of it. But we have 1414, remain positive, purging negativity in life as you level up. So they could be sending you 1s, 4s, or 14, or that somehow connects. And then there are also 1s and 9s or 19. There's a sign of patience there. So remaining positive and remaining patient, patience and hard work are going to make a certain dream a reality. And it could have to do with your own creativity. We have 6s coming in, so watch out for those 6s too. What else? And I hear it right now too. I'm hearing something about like shush me, or maybe it's like don't shush me. And I hear the name Trey. Trey. I am now a guide for you. And there's a little bird here, again, with some flowers. They're helping you attract wealth too, even, I'm feeling, for some. Okay, what else do we have? Let's get some charms, little charms here. These could speak to you, or you may see them when you feel like your loved one is near. We have a crab. All right, so actually, I'm hearing something like San Francisco, but it could be anywhere really. Crabs exist in lots of places, but there could be a connection to the West Coast. And we also have key. So there's key. Some of you have unlocked a new door physically or spiritually. And oh my gosh, yeah, and there's a butterfly. Look at that. Big transformation here. I'm picking up on Scorpio. I'm also picking up on Harley. Okay. Carly's their motorcycles. But then I went to say it and I said Carly. So that could be part of this message as well. What else do we have? I just go with whatever comes in, right? They're giving me Pegasus right now. And something about a white lion or a white tiger. Yeah, like a Siberian type kind. I feel free. I feel free here. Feel free. And there's something here about the time period, like Easter itself, Easter. Okay, maybe they liked those little, they had a certain kind of Easter candy that they liked, and maybe you're seeing that now, and it's like maybe you bought some for them, or they're like, hey, get some for me, even though they're in spirit. So there's something here about that and enjoying that. Yeah, I remember I said I heard I didn't want to be sick anymore. Well, here's the card. I didn't want to be sick anymore. And there's some tea there, and then it's like, but remember, we're connected through the stars. We are all star. We are all star. Maybe there's again that championship. Maybe they were all star. When I hear that, I think of like baseball and just other, even basketball. You're highly protected here. I'm picking up on someone wearing like ribbons in their hair too. I'm just seeing kind of that happening, but it could be our next card. That's how sometimes this works. Well, we do have hair that's pulled back. I don't see a ribbon though, but it says prioritize your goals and know that I want this for you. So some of you just really could be busy working on that. I am picking up on sort of a squeaky chair or squeaky furniture, or you're hearing creaking even. And then I'm hearing something like a wood stove too. So there's a black cat in this picture. Yeah, this person, they're into tarot and they're into crystals too. So they themselves are, maybe it's you even that's into tarot and crystals. I mean, it seems like an obvious thing to say, but not everybody who tunes into these readings is into that. I have people from all walks of life that come to these readings. So yeah, let's see what else we have here. I'm trying to comfort you. So now we have another like comforting beverage. It looks like, it could be cappuccino, cocoa, something along those lines. Cappy or Coco as names could mean something. What else do we have? We have someone special's coming into your life. For some of you, it's actually a new dog or something. And I'm picking up on two names. I'm also getting Wesley and I'm getting Harper. And they're giving me Chattanooga or even Chittenden. So your worries are unnecessary here. I think for some of you, they have spoken to you through your own cards or other readings, and they're just telling you, like, we are still connected. I am still here. They may have been a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius, or just that time period in general, because you have the star, the sun, and the Ace of Cups on that card there. And then it's okay to cry, but don't let it stop you from moving on. Connecting to Pisces and Cancerian energy, possibly with this moon card. So when I call out like certain signs, it could be your sign, their rising sign, your kid's sign that you share together. It could be when they passed, or, it could be a lot of different things here. So, but again, do only take what resonates. Never try to force it, right? You shouldn't have to force the messages, right? Okay, what else do we have? Helping you. Oh, I'm helping you with a relationship. Okay. What am I getting off that? Oh, a name like Olivia. Didn't I hear Oliver too? So it's something about that. Ollie. Oh, I'm picking up on stuff with the back stuff, scoliosis, or just her discs or something going on there. They gave me spina bifida. They just told me, I heard my guides tell me. I don't think I've ever had that come into a reading. And then there's I'll be visiting you here. There's something here about going and getting shells like from the beach. Yeah, going to the shore, offshore. I went at the time I was meant to. Some of you may not believe that, but as time goes on, you may be starting to realize that more and more. I am feeling that for some people out there, just some people, right? I always stress the some part. And we have a 4-leaf clover. Look at that. Now I know that's going to resonate with at least one person out there. There's a 4-leaf clover. They're actually connecting it to the 4 elements for me. So water, air, earth, fire. They're just connecting it to the 4. So there could be something about the 4th. But then there's also, the ethereal. So they're giving me that, which is what we're doing here. We're connecting with the ethereal element. And then you also have a little smiley face, like I want you to be happy kind of thing, happy go lucky. This person or you could, or this animal even, or you could be very happy go lucky, or the name lucky or happy could mean something. And then you have the sun again. Is it the sun, or it kind of reminds me of some sort of like a navigator or something, or like a ship. Yeah, the seas. What else do we have? Let's see. Remember did I get Carla or Carly? I'm getting like Carlisle, something along those lines. And you have a dragon here. So maybe they're giving me a name like Frost or Frost, Frosty. That means something in general. But, this is a dragon. And if it's Frosty the snowman, the dragon fire is going to melt that. So anything that feels frozen right now feels like it's getting unstuck. Maybe it's an emotional, revolution. I heard I just heard emotional revolution. Okay. And then you have this person doing some sort of balancing act here. The number 4 is coming in again. And then you have a dragonfly using your own light and wisdom to soar above. There's something here about singing. I feel just fear. Are you afraid to sing? Were they afraid to sing? There's something here. There's something about wanting to maybe protect your throat or your throat muscles. There's something coming in along those lines. Then there's a bird, a dove. There's something here like Alana. So there's a dove of peace here, finding peace or being peace, or even chocolate. Picking up on chocolate. I'm picking up on Valentine's Day, actually, and also late December. They just gave me December 19th. I know these messages sometimes go quickly, but that's what can happen. They go at their own speed. So that was a heart, an open heart, keeping the heart open. They're giving me that image of like 2 swans making a heart. And then we have believe. There's something here about believing. So now I'm actually getting Vincent. So let me go ahead and, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. This is why I follow. This is exactly why I do it, folks. You saw me shuffle. Remember I said I was getting off this heart. I was just clairvoyantly, I looked down and I saw 2 swans. You actually have 2 birds making that heart right there. Look at that. Can you believe that? But what's funny is I say, can you believe that? Remember our next charm was believe. So it's kind of like I do these readings because some of you are getting signs, but you're not believing them. You're not trusting them for some reason. This is why I do these readings. This is exactly why, because things happen in this reading that you cannot deny. It's like, it's right there. And that you come in already with some signs and some knowing of your own. Talk about confirmation on top of confirmation. Is it real? I'd say it's real. Yeah, it's real. There's family coming in here. I think these are geese, so I'm not positive, but I don't know. Someone's going to know what birds those are. A crane, maybe crandall, something like that could mean something. Surround yourself by the people you love and let it be your circle of strength. Now, they have 3 little chicks there too. Crandall, I'm getting that. I know it was hard to let me go, and there's a violet there. Purple could mean something. Purple door. You will get through this. I think that's a swallow on that bird. So again, they're giving me kind of something about swallowing, the throat, something like that. Maybe some words were not said. Look to the future. There's a compass. There's a passport. Some of you may be taking a trip, flying internationally even. What else do we have? And they're seeing the gift in the situation. Remember I said that their favorite Easter candy? Don't those look like those little chocolate Easter eggs? And I'm not going to say the name brand on my channel, but they do look like that. All right, so see the gift in this situation. And then also, I admire the person you are. Some of you have stepped it up and you are a boss. Some of you actually had to take over. There's something here about manufacturing, like a company or something like that. Oh, big life changes. Or maybe there will be a big life change maybe you work for a company, or you're going to start a company or something like that. The letter V too comes in. V as in victory, or Venetia. That's coming in. Yeah. All right. What else do we have? So it could be big changes for that person. And I want you to be strong. And they kind of look like black-eyed Susans, but they also look. Well, no, that's a sunflower. I was looking at it through the camera lens. This is actually a sunflower. Yep. So I always get like Leo off that card. The time period of like July, August, maybe September. I'm picking up on someone who is a school teacher, also something about swimming. Maybe they were a swim instructor. Maybe you are. We have Wolf here. Okay, so card 45. And this is you connecting to your own crown chakra, my friends. This is that you are a divine being, so much more majestic than you could ever imagine. Embrace your true greatness. Your leadership power serves many. Some of you are coming to realize that. Let's see what else. Stargazing. Look above, connect to the light of the universe, let it replenish your soul. As I said, they're telling me like star. That could be a name even, star, because they were connecting it to the stars, like we're still connected. I'm in the stars. We are stars. We're all from the stars. Something about that. They're giving me Alan even, or Ted maybe. There's the other, what was, they were giving me another name here. I'm hearing Gloria, but it's like a song. What else do we have? No, there was going to be another Ashby, Ashton, Ashlyn. They all have Ash in common, so Ash, Ashby. I said that. What is this? Is that Mario? I'm hearing the little like the game, from like the 80s, 90s. So like kind of old school video games or arcade games. Even I'm getting pinball stuff like that. Okay, what else? No, there was a name, and then it just kind of went away. If it's meant to be, it will come back around. But all right, I hear Donovan. I get Donovan a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sending you signs. Sending you signs. Huh. Because some of you are making some sort of drastic move, big decision, or there's like a choice here coming in. We're still connected. We're still connected. What else? Tell us more. Let's get another charm. They're giving me cereals. Like I can't say. I don't want to say them on the channel, but I'm not affiliated with any of them. But they're giving me Captain Crunch. They're giving me Lucky Charms. So yeah, they're giving me marshmallow peeps. They're giving me all kinds of different. Like this person had a sweet tooth, maybe childlike types. They like kids' foods, maybe. We also have what looks like a little fairy here. So cute. I am getting dental stuff, dental hygiene, dental cleaning, stuff like that, dentures. There's a little kitty cat here. What else? Tell us more. Christmas tree or tree in general. Could be pine tree, evergreen, all different types of trees. What else, please? Tell us more. There's something about studying at college or college, okay? And then there's a tree here. Let me get more on that tree. Let's see, tree. Somebody could be going in more into your ancestral roots. You could also be going more into things of divination or of even things that like the family has been involved in, like the family business type stuff. I am getting kind of something like that. What else? We have panda and bamboo. So create a space inside where you can retreat, take time for yourself. This is about being balanced and calm. There's something here too where you need to use your discretion. Okay, be wise about it. Be wise. I'm picking up on a dolphin too. Have fun, play. All right, we have soulmate. So true love is finding its way to you. There's a new spiritual romance. This is actually about water, by water, or over water. Like say you go somewhere on a trip or something, or you meet somebody by water, or you go on a date by water. There's something here about that. Okay, because when I was seeing one of the other cards, I was getting, you could even find a new love like overseas or something, or so it's with someone who's not from this country that you're currently living in, whatever country that is. So there's something about that, or maybe that's the person in spirit. Maybe you were from one country and they were from another country. And I went very peacefully here. There's that too. They're giving me something, a show from the 80s, like Punky Brewster. So the name Punky or the name Brewster could mean something. They're giving me a name like Fiorio or Fioria, Ferrari. So does somebody have a name that's like an automobile or something, or they did? Something here about feels like kind of like stuck in some way. What is this about? There's owl and moonflower. So wisdom and cycle. Know that, oh my gosh, I just said there's something feels stuck. Here's your message. Know that everything will pass in its own timing. Okay, so that energy is going to start moving. I do feel that for April for a lot of us. It just feels like massive shifts. So change is constant. You can always count on that. There will be change. This too shall pass, right? There's the saying, okay? If we get that card, can you imagine? Like that's... your spirit is ascending to a new vibration. Allow time for what's aligning to your frequencies, and all else will fade away. Again, there's that message of like being patient. Yes, this will pass. Be all you can be. Step into your potential. Be open to succeed, and release the energies you absorbed from others back to the universe. This is about releasing and letting go. They're giving me my left foot or something in the foot, something hot. It feels like kind of hot here. It feels like, yeah, I don't know if there's something going on with their foot, but there's like energy kind of going into my foot suddenly. So yeah, you'll know if that's you. Okay. There could be, I'm getting an unexpected surprise coming. Okay. Something that's going to leave you changed for the better. Okay. It does. I do feel like that's coming in. And there's something on purpose here. What is this about? Tell us this. There's 666 here. So there's leaving the doubt behind, releasing and healing for greater things to come. Okay. There's something about balance too, like sign of enlightenment. So you have achieved wisdom and you find success. There's a test of your balance though. Remember you had the balance charm come out. So stay the course and remember your worth. What else? More cards. Vulture, 47, DNA doorway, crown chakra. The magic you seek is already within you. Listen to the wisdom of your body and allow your full potential to come to life. You have the power to heal something naturally. It looks like there's something here that's wanting to be healed. But see a doctor if you need to, right? Of course. We have squirrel and oak. This is planning and growing, weathering any storm. You're going to strategize and adapt to the changes as you reach your goals here, okay? What else? What are we getting? I'm getting Minnesota. Even the name Paul, because they gave me St. Paul, but it could be Paul, it could be Minnesota, it could be a lot of different things here, right? Let's see what else we have. I'm going to get some angel cards. If you enjoy this reading, please do just tap the like button. Helps a lot. The engagement helps. Leaving a nice comment or just a heart, anything really would help grow the channel. I want to be able to continue to do these, and I'll be honest, I am trying to decide what to do with this channel. It's just, yeah. So let me know. If I thought people like these kind of readings, so we'll see how this goes. But everything really, I feel like it's a trial. So we're going to see if these can sustain themselves or what's going on there. But let's see. So hyping the video can help too. Aurifiel. So this is the guardian of the wilderness. Card 27. It's connecting to a lot of signs. We have Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. Good thing I learned those symbols a long time ago. What is this card? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sign of progression. Things aligned for a new spiritual journey. Well, I guess that was meant to be. All right. It was stuck to another card. So connect to nature. Protect the wilderness. There is something, again, as I said, natural cures, grounding, elemental magic. As the patron of nature lovers, I will protect your wilderness adventures and efforts to conserve nature. There's something here about, there's a nephrite for the stone. The season is winter, and the message says not now. So there may be something not now. Can't do something now. And then there's some animals in the background there. And this, Yiliel, the angel of mental force and calmness. This is Aquarius energy, card 30. speaking what's on the heart, but at the right time, in the right way. There's something about that. So I have, this says battles depression, there's serenity, there's tech support, reveals lies. This is about not overthinking, getting clarity, being assertive. It's connecting to Pearl, and the month of January. She says, I fix gaps between mind and emotions and help navigate complex situations and people who play mind games. Ooh, all right. So some of you may be getting some help there. I actually just picked up on like getting a divorced kind of nature there stuff too. Otter, card 30, limitlessness. So now you have 30-30. So the number 30 could mean something. Heart chakra energy coming in. They want you to dream bigger, dream bigger. So you're much more, so there's more possible than you're allowing yourself to see. So let yourself have what you truly desire. All right. What else? Take a break, meditate, cleanse your spirit, body, mind, and spirit. Cleanse your body, mind, and spirit. I said spirit twice. Well, that's a very spiritual reading. It says, two choices stand before you. Use your mind and intuition to make your decision. I'm getting a name like Tasha, two with this. And you can manifest great things. Look beyond the daily grind and see what you truly desire. Get enough rest too. Walk if you can or need to. Make time for it. Put that, have that happen before you do the other stuff if you can. Maybe readjusting that daily schedule. What else? Closure and collaborate. So there's sometimes the only closure you need is understanding your soul deserves better. Some of you, it's like needing to walk away or knowing that it's okay to move on. There's collaborate here. So keep an open heart and mind and collaborate with people you can learn from. It doesn't have to be a solo act. You don't have to do everything all by yourself. What else? Oh, this one. And I cleared negative energy for you as part of our soul agreement. Seeing some eucalyptus and some lavender there. It looks like there's a crystal on there as well. And you have bat and jasmine. This is mysterious muse, guided and inspired. It says, trust your feelings and take steps to create your dream. Feeling your way through something named Jasmine. That could mean something. Aspen, Jasper, Jasmine. And now I'm getting a boogie boarding or wakeboarding, something about that. Deer and Lily, majesty and beauty. Be the light you are. Name Lily has been coming up a lot. I mean, it just keeps coming up in cards. It's amazing. So there's a lot of Lily energy still. Lily, Lillian, Liliana. It says, you shine inside and out as you teach through spirit. More cards, please. Thank you. Little turtle or tortoise. It could be either one on this charm. Turtle or tortoise means something that reminds me of mother. Okay, I'm getting cucumber too. Or a name that's like cucumber, comber, something. Combs, something. We also have, looks like some kind of a cross. I forget exactly what type, but there it is. Okay. And, a Celtic knot. I think that's what that is. And a feather. Yep. And a feather. Great. This is great. Clearing the inner, clearing. Just there's like an energy of like clearing, needing to clear the aura, clear clutter. We have tiger and hibiscus. Remember, I had tiger coming through earlier, but it was like a white tiger, Siberian tiger, I think it's called. Glowing reputation. So this is being fierce and famous. So stand your ground and put yourself in the spotlight. Look at the flowers. Pretty flowers. Maybe you need to look at the flowers, or like go and look at the flowers. Take a walk, look at the flowers. We have joy and affection with hummingbirds and azaleas. Oh, azaleas are beautiful. Very beautiful. Playful spirits. Reminded me of the month of May. Mother energy, brother energy even. Release burdens to uncover love and happiness now. They gave me May 28th too, coming in May 7th, May 28th, May 17th. Okay. Hawk and Iris. You have clarity and valor. This is everything in moderation. So clear any confusion before you rush in, especially if you're rushing into some kind of conflict or something, okay? So that's what I have for you. I do hope this helped. And I'm getting a name like Simmons too. Hopefully this helped, and you know how to show support. Thanks for being here.